my show. Hip-hop storytellers, this something I should tell them. You should really listen, this will only take a minute. Teach them how to rap, teach them how to rhyme. 4/4 signature, that's the count for time. I see on the beat, lyrics dance, make you move your feet. It's the get down, show them how you get down.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Hip Hop Storytellers, Intro to Rap and Rhyme. I'm Miss K. I work for Prince George's County Memorial Library System, and today I'm going to teach you how to rap and rhyme. We're going to count 16 bars, and then we're going to rhyme. We're going to put it all together, and you'll create your personal rap. I got you. Stay tuned. Okay, now it's time to break some ice. We're going to play a game. It's fun, it's simple, it's easy. Can you spot the difference? I am going to change something about my parents, and you're going to let me know what it is. So take a real good look at me. I'm back. Do you see a difference? I do. Well, for starters, I'm not rocking a hat anymore. Secondly, I don't have my coronavirus mask on. And thirdly, where is the bracelet? And fourth, I pulled down my sleeve. If you got that, you got them all. So basically, we played that game because it's about keen observations. Do you have what it takes to pay attention to details as a writer and as a musician? You're gonna need these things to focus on things like when the beat change, when the lyrics switch up, any kind of writing tools and tips that will help you see differences. You gotta learn how to spot them. Congratulations if you got all the answers right. Before I tell you what a bar is, let's boost our confidence by counting from 1 to 16. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Great. If you counted to 16, you will be all right for counting bars. Let's discuss the definition of a bar. A bar, also known as a measure, is one small segment of music that holds a certain number of beats. Just as there is 12 inches and 1 foot, it is 4 beats per 1 bar. I'm going to play the instrumental, and you're going to vibe, nod your head, and try to see if you can start counting the beats per bar. All right. Y'all feel that? Yeah, sway side to side. Rock your head with it. Do a little dance. Hey. Yeah, dance. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to run the track back and we're going to start counting beats. Before we start, I need everyone to go me, 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 me. Well, I'm glad you did that because that had absolutely nothing to do with what we're about to do. Now, some writers do it different. Some rappers come in with the verse and then they go to the chorus. But for the sake of today, we're going to start with our chorus and then go straight into the verse. All right, you ready? Two, three, four, 12, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we just counted 8 bars for the chorus and 16 bars for the verse. If you need to, you can pause it here, rewind it back, and really take your time and go back over how to count the bars. You have the secret ingredient, the secret sauce to how to make a song now. All you have to do is count the beats. When you count every 4 beats, that is your bar. That's your 1 bar. Okay, you might ask me, well, Miss K, why are we counting it by 16 anyway? The true answer to that is it creates the perfect song. It's catchy and it's short and it's perfect for radio play. There was a group called the Sugar Hill Gang and they created a song called Rapper's Delight, 14 minutes long. I don't know about you, but I'd rather hear 3 to 4 songs in 14 minutes than 1 song for 14 minutes. So that's why we do what we do. We are now moving on to the rhyme phase of rapping. Rhyme is so easy. We all can do it. And I always say, if you can rap, you can rhyme. There are 2 parts of rhyming words. Let's talk about them. The onset and then the rhyme, the R-I-M-E. I will give you an example now. Bug, for instance. The onset of bug is the B. Typically, the first letter is the onset of a word. The ending part, which is the ugh sound, is the rhyme. So let's think of another word that rhymes with bug. Can you tell me what rhymes with bug? Did you say jug or tug or lug? Well, yes, those all rhyme with bug. The onsets might be different, the letters are changing, but the ending stays the same. Now, there are some times where you have a word that may not have the same ending, but they have the same sound. And that gets into phonics. Well, if your words sound the same and you can make it flow on the beat, that's still rhyming to me. I'm not picky. So we're going to go over some rhyming exercises and then I will show you what I've created for my rap. Before we get started, you will need paper and pencil or a pen. Pause the video, go get your materials, come back. I'll be waiting. Okay, so now that you have your materials, we're going to play a rhyme game. I'm going to give you some words and you're going to simply tell me if they rhyme or not. Now, the reason you have your paper and pencil is because these can also be considered your end rhymes. So anytime you hear me say 2 words that rhyme, you take the word and you write it all the way to the right-hand side of your paper, okay? Let's start. Cat and bat. Does cat rhyme with bat? If you said yes, that's correct. It does rhyme with bat. Does cat rhyme with ball? No, cat does not rhyme with ball. You hear the difference in the rhyme and onset sounds? It's cat, at, ball, all. All and that does not rhyme. Does cat rhyme with fat? Good job. Now you're getting the hang of it. What about male and tail? Good job. They rhyme. What about male and boat? No. Male, boat. It's the L and the oat. No rhymes there. So I think you did pretty good. Now, if you heard me only say maybe 2 or 3 words that rhyme and you're missing something, please fill in the blank right now. You have cat, you have bat, you have fat. Maybe you want to do mat or sat or hat. So take some time, write down at least 4 rhyming words for cat. Then skip over to male, write 4 words that rhyme with male, and keep going until you have at least, maybe, I'd say 8. You can even do 10 rhyming words. Just have some words there, rhyming. And I'll be back. Okay, so I want to make sure that you got everything right. So you were supposed to take some rhyming words, starting with cat. Once you got 3 other words that rhyme with cat, which made a total of 4, you go ahead and you move to male. Once you find 3 other words that rhyme with male, you go ahead and move to boat. Find 3 other words that move to boat, and you keep on going just like that. Now, I know that it could be hard to rhyme sometimes. So Like I said, if you were only able to get 8 to 10 rhymes, that's fine. Some rappers double up on the word. They use the same word twice in a bar. So it's okay. The thing about music is you make it your own. It's your expression. So I will give you the rhymes that I came up with. All right. So face, lace, race, and ace. Now, in order to write a rap, you have to fill in the lines prior to your end rhyme. That's how you make a rap. So I can say something like, I got hair in my face, tie my shoelace, gonna run a race, picked a card as an ace. And that is how you rap and rhyme. Now you have to try to write your own rap. I think it's simple because I've already given you everything you need to succeed as a rapper. You know how to count the bars, you know how to rhyme, you know how to put the rhyme as your end line, and then just fill in the blank before that. So, I have taken the time to write a chorus and a verse on the instrumental that I played for you earlier. You can feel free to do the same exact thing. Any beat that you like, it could be on YouTube, it may be one of your mom's favorite songs. Just take an instrumental, use those end rhymes that you made, all the lines you filled in, and now you're gonna have a rap. I will show you my finished product. Yeah. Ooh, this beat on fire. Got them singing like a choir. 1 and 2 inspire. Lyrics hotter than a dryer. Ooh, this beat on fire. Got them singing like a choir. Ooh, 1 and 2 inspire. Lyrics hotter than a dryer. Throw on the beat and I'm putting it nice. Ooh, yeah, that sounds nice. Stacking my cheese might cut me a slice. Why they throw salt like rice? I just wanna ride my bike. Sip on some lemonade, pour some Sprite. Might blow me a strike. I don't got a dog named Spike. Best switch up the style and throw on the hat. Walk on the mat. Ooh, gotta be faster than that. Painting the picture and make it go splat. Ooh, I am intelligent. Do you like elephants? Still is the move when we count the elements. It's not irrelevant. Now you do the math. Ooh, this beat on fire. Got them singing like a choir. 1 and 2 inspire. Lyrics hotter than a dryer. Ooh, this beat on fire. Got them singing like a choir. 1 and 2 inspire. Lyrics hotter than a dryer. Boom. Now you know how to rap. Thanks to Hip Hop Storytellers Intro to Rap and Rhyme. I think that you've done a marvelous job crafting your write-up. I cannot wait to hear what you have. Hope you like my finished product. Once again, I am Miss K and I am out.
Welcome to my show. Hip hop storytellers, this something I should tell them. You should really listen, this will only take a minute. Teach them how to rap, teach them how to rhyme. 4/4 signature, that's the count for time. Icy on the beat, lyrics dance, make you move your feet. It's the get down, show them how you get down. You got skills now, you was real now. Got them all flipping something cartwheel style, And welcome to my show. Show them why you cold. Show them how you glow. You can dance and hit the wall. Show them what you know. Don't make it difficult. It's another episode.
I started writing at the age of 6. My brother told me he wanted to be my manager because he had saw something in me. And, he's like, when you make it, it's going to be a good thing. My parents also saw the same thing in me too. I remember I wanted a beat machine for like my 11th birthday and I never got it. But I anticipated. I had high hopes of getting it. But I always had a journal. I would take it everywhere with me, in the car. Wherever I went, the journal followed me. And I would always write. And one of the songs that I recall writing was Player Style. And it went something like, Player Style, Platinum Smile, Windows tinted. Yeah, yeah, rim still spinning. And the rest was pretty much history after that. My work aims to say a lot, but in all honesty, I just want my music to be relatable. If you can relate, then that means a lot. That means that you can feel what the artist is trying to get across. You understand, you can empathize, you can sympathize with the artist. And I feel like when you have a record that is timeless, that changes the game up. So I want to create timeless music. When you hear my song for the first time, and every time after that, you always get that same feeling. The feeling just repeats. That's what my work aims to say. It just aims to say it's timeless and that it's relatable. And when you listen to it, you know for sure it's going to be a hit and a classic. My biggest influence. This has always been a tricky question for me. Even when they ask me in school, like, who's your biggest inspiration? But to be honest, I'd say that I'll never forget a Christmas of 2000, and my uncle bought me the Beware of Dog Bow Wow CD, and I played that CD every day. Just like you would eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that CD was like a vital full course meal to me. And of course, I have to mention some of my favorite rappers: Kanye West, J. Cole, Meek Mill, and even the new artist, NBA Youngboy. So when you listen to rappers like that, for me anyway, they all give me a sense of something different. Kanye West, I loved how he used to take words that you didn't think rhyme, and now they rhyme, you know. And Meek Mill, the energy and the passion he brings, just as well as NBA YoungBoy, they both are very passionate in their lyrics, and you can tell that. J. Cole brings that realness, you know. I know some people prefer not to hear J. Cole. They're like, oh, I don't really bang with J. Cole, but J. Cole brings something different to the table. He actually has a song called Love Yours. And as I was just saying previously to the last question, when you have something that somebody can relate to, that really puts you in in a mind space, a different time zone, if you will. And that's what J. Cole does. He provides something that's different. He provides that good feel, that relatable music. And I think we could all benefit from that. And I think that you can mention honorary members like Tupac and Biggie. You can't forget about them, And even a singer from me, his name is Jay Holiday. So I think that if I played your CD over and over again, or I've listened to music from you, more than likely you had some type of influence on me. Well, just as I said, listening to those rappers, whether it's my favorite rappers or just rappers from back in the day, especially, you listen for that maturity, because every rapper or every writer must grow. If you don't grow and you become stagnant, it's almost like you're constantly releasing bubblegum rap, if you will. And bubblegum rap or commercial music is good for the moment. But once again, if you want to create that timeless record, then you have to go deeper and develop more of your craft. And so what I've done is, of course, I've expanded my vocabulary. That's one. I remember my dad encouraged me to read the dictionary. No, I never got through all of it, but I definitely am known as the wordsmith now. I take SAT words very, very seriously. But I remember watching TV and Kanye West was on it, and he did a rap. One of his songs is called Through the Wire. And what he did was he took, the instrumental and let it play, but he basically created a whole new song. It was still Through the Wire, but he just gave it all new lyrics, but it was all freestyle. He didn't write anything. And that really encouraged me to want to learn how to freestyle. I'm like, I gotta learn how to do this, man. This is pretty dope. This is talented. So that's where my craft has developed over time. Expanding the vocabulary, really just getting into the natural reality of knowing, like, hey, this is your craft, this is your talent. You make it. You express your expression. So express yourself. And that's how I did that. Wow, it's a good question. I have so many things that I've done to relate to the youth with my talent. For starters, nearly a decade ago, I worked for a nonprofit organization, and I took hip hop recording artist Wiz Khalifa's Black and Yellow instrumental, and I basically rapped about the scientific method on beat. And I actually wrote the science curriculum for the academy that year. It was like a summer academy. And then I also taught the kids. So if you actually go on YouTube, you should be able to type in like Miss Kaneisha's science class or scientific method, and you'll be able to see the video. It's still up there. But the kids had a blast. They learned something. And I'm a strong believer that when you take music and education and put them in the same playing field, you are sure to get promising results. Always. I'm not doubting it. It's a process. It takes time to get those lyrics, but once you do, you're changing the game up. And then, of course, here at PGCMLS, I've done various things. I've created a summer at your library song, My Library Rockin', and it was catchy, easy to learn the lyrics to. The kids took a hold of it. I mean, I saw the babies dancing, I saw the caregivers dancing, I saw the parents dancing. My family enjoyed it. So I also worked with Hip Hop Architecture Camp, and they're another nonprofit organization. And basically, the founder, he takes STEM and he pairs it with music, to show that lyrics are the building blocks of our cities. Like literally, if you take a block, like a Lego, and you take a lyric, and for every, lyric that's in the song, you're just building it. You're building the bars, basically. And I had a blast with that. I went to the recording studio with the kids and I helped them piece their raps together. And that video is also on YouTube. If you type in Hip Hop Architecture Camp in Prince George's County, you will be able to see that as well. So please go check that out. But yes, I think that, when you take your talent and you give back to the community, you're sure to go far with that. Music is everything. I mean, really, what isn't music should be the question. Music is literally every emotion. Music is pain, it's joy. It could really stir up so many feelings all at once, and uh, we can never forget to say that music is timeless. Like I said earlier, when you're creating these records, you're creating something more than commercial music. You want your record to be played years from now and cause a shift in the room. You want people to experience that feeling, like I said, that they had once before. And if you can create that, then you're creating good music. Music is passion, it's literally a story woven together by your experiences. And that's what makes music beautiful. Writing has definitely taught me patience. It definitely instills the idea of quality over quantity. You can have a lot of songs and only two of them be quality because you rush through the process. It teaches you to strategize and really zone in and focus on what you're trying to say and how to say it. Writing has taught me keen observation, how to notice things, how to really spot differences when the beat changes, when the lyrics needs to change up. What are we really saying? What are we trying to convey? So writing teaches you a lot for sure. So yes, I do have stage fright. I always tell everyone the story of the talent show. When I was in middle school, maybe seventh or eighth grade, I was performing and something told me I was going to forget my lyrics. I don't know. But long story short, I forgot my lyrics. And yeah, it was definitely a Debbie Downer. It was a Debbie Downer. I was very upset. My teacher had to like come and talk to me and say like it's okay. It happens to the best of us. All the greats before you stepped on stage and they have messed up and forgot their lyrics. And my parents told me the same thing, and it's true. I've seen quite a few rappers. Even Jay-Z admitted that it was hard for him to perform at first. That was one of the hardest things. But a lot of rappers. I've even seen a video of Wiz Khalifa forgetting his own lyrics on stage, and this was kind of recently. And he put it on Instagram and made it a joke. So another thing that writing has taught me, I guess, in addition to previously, is that it's okay to mess up. It's okay. That's what makes you great. Stage fright is real. Anxiety is real. So, yeah. There is a game show that I like to watch on YouTube, and basically it deals with music and words. As I told you earlier today, I am a wordsmith. So, with that being said, the game is that you get a word from the host, and then you have to sing either an existing song that has the word in it, or you can freestyle as long as it has the word in it. But we're not going to play that game today. But I will leave you with a freestyle bonus. Here it goes. I'm a new breed, no comparison. I'm airing them like Jordan 23, and my life is like a tree. So I leave when I feel that the staying is irrelevant. Come back next season when the climate change help me out. I'm way ahead of them. I'm way beyond average, so you'll never find my mean if you know what I mean. And I put on for my team. All right. Hope you enjoyed that freestyle. Hope you enjoyed my interview.
Excitement and adventure are around every corner this summer at your library. Create your own literary wonderland at home. Immerse yourself in our never-ending online library. Learn new skills, explore virtual events, and connect with your community in a whole new way. Starting May 18th, the Prince George's County Memorial Library System